Hi, my name's Alison and I'm on the community team at the Heath Business and Technical Park in Runcorn. And today I want to show you how to make a hug in a bottle, even if you don't have all sorts of fancy things to decorate it with. We're thinking about hugs because that's the one thing that would make us feel better, and yet we can't give or receive them. Previous videos I've shown you how to make a hug in a bottle. The idea is you fill it with warm water and then you pass the bottle on with instructions to fill it with warm water, and that warmth will feel like your hug. It's the thought that counts. And we've done all sorts of them. That was felt scrubs. This is fabric scrubs with little pipe cleaner arms or jazzy hair. There's all sorts of little designs, a dress, or maybe you didn't have a polystyrene head, so in which case we did jazzy hair glued straight on, or maybe just felt hair and winding. Now that's depends what you've got in. I know that when I was little, we didn't have lots of crafty stuff in, so I was very good at opening packets, turning them inside out and using that cardboard. And I mean, even today there'll be a recipe and you'll think, oh great, I'm going to do that. Haven't got that. And one sneaky little ingredient means it doesn't happen. Well, what I'm saying is nothing is going to stop us from sending a virtual hug, because we will not be beaten. So today, all you need is a plastic bottle. This is a drinks bottle, but any bottle will do. And I have painted this with white acrylic paint because I love white acrylic paint because it's a good base for felt tips and everything. So I could actually paint that. Today I'm going to put a paper tunic on it, so I could actually colour that in first or stick something else on it. But for now, it's white. You can decide that. You'll need scissors, pens, a glue gun, and if you haven't got a glue gun, then sellotape or glue. You'll need scraps of paper or cardboard. I have made a head that will attach to the lid, and I'm going to show you how to make one of these tunics to go on, and then your verse can go across there. Now let me show you how to make that tunic template. First of all, very, very simple, which is just how we like it. So if you're a child watching this, come on, you can really do this. Look, corner to corner, fold it in half, and then fold it in half again. So now you're going to have corner to corner. Oh, it's a little bit stubborn, that one. There we go. And now you've got 4 quarters. Okay, so that's going to be our tunic. Let's cut the neck bit out and under the arms. On the folded corner, I'm going to about 1.5 centimetres there, 1.5 centimetres there. I'm going to draw a little arc. I'm going to cut that bit off. Not halfway, a little bit above, under the armpit, and we're going to swing round down to this point, the flare of the dress. Okie dokie. We're going to cut that off. And that will be my tunic. And it's important that you decorate this first before you glue it on, because once it's on the bottle, you haven't got that nice flat surface. So decorate with little flowers or butterflies or things to do for that person, a watering can or a television or whatever, and then make sure you leave a space in the middle for your verse. Now then, my bottle is here. Let's just check first. You'll need to check that this fits over just. So what you might like to do there is just give it a little haircut, a little trim. We're all getting good at that. I've done the front of my hair, but goodness knows what the back looks like. Okay. You can always make it bigger, but you can't make it smaller, so little by little. Okay, that's good. So that will fit on, and that's going to be the tunic. Now, like I said, you've got to decorate it first. Let me clear my workstation. Half-time tidy up. I have written some little poems to go on the front to give you some ideas, and in fact one of them says Dear Nana. There we go. This was the first one I did, which isn't a poem, but it's just instructions. Now you might put the instructions on here, or you might have a separate little poem and add this as a tag, perhaps. Dear Nana, I miss our hugs. Here's one from me to you. Fill with warm water, cuddle it, close your eyes and feel how much I love you. Here's another one. A little bit longer, this one. A hug says more than words can say. The long, warm squeeze sends worries away. It says you're loved with nothing to fear. But while in lockdown, I can't come near. This hug in a bottle comes from my heart, filled with warm water, and though we're apart, the warmth of my love for you will be clear. As you give it a squeeze, I'll almost feel near. I heard you'd been a little blue, so here's a hug from me to you. Add warm water, squeeze me tight. Think of my hugs, it'll be all right. And last but not least, here's one, and this is the one I'm going to put on my bottle today. This is for my gorgeous sister, Karen Dove. So, here's the poem. Dear Karen, I miss you very much. I'm so glad we stay in touch. I love to hear the tales you tell and see the recipes you cook so well. WhatsApp and Zoom are helping a lot. Smiles are passed on, but hugs are not. So I'm sending this to Mrs. Dove. A hug in a bottle with lots of love. I want to get back to our Thelma and Louise days out. So that's going on. I've also cut out two little hands out of paper. And I have cut out a head and designed it. And I'll show you now. Let me just clear that again. There's the head. And I'll show you how I've done those designs. Now those designs, it's can we see this? Okay. It's a tab at the bottom with an oval dipping down. And you can either do, remember the eyes always go in the middle of the head. Eyes that are squeezed up. Oh, you're giving a hug. Oh, there we go. Nice hug. Don't forget ears. Start where the eyes are and go down. So sort of the bottom of the nose. If you want to put ears on. This one might have big googly eyes. And don't forget to leave a little bit of white in the centre where the light is landing. I quite like the big chunky noses there. Look, big smile. And they're happy eyebrows. Or now for this one, you might do sort of laughing eyes with a little nose there. Eyebrow above. And maybe a big smile there. It helps if you do a few of these because then you get the feel of it and you can decide on the size of your oval. What I would say though is if you want to do the one with the hair, what I found easiest was just drawing the tabs, then drawing the oval and then I knew where the hair was going to go. And then I could aim for down here and do the oval, and that seemed to proportion it out for me better. And then my hair is quite short, so I just cut that bit off. Just handles. So now we'll assemble. Your tunic goes on, and you'll need your trusty glue gun. While I'm doing, did you know there really is a place in Denmark called, I think it's the Happiness Research Institute in Denmark. Quite fancy a job there. And they say that hygge, H-Y-G-G-E, I think it is. I can't speak Danish, but hygge, an important part of this, it means a general feeling of well-being and happiness and love, feeling loved. But an important part of hygge is the sense of touch. I've just botched that up. Is a sense of touch, because when you have that hug, it really does send out a message to your body to create a cuddle hormone called oxytocin, and that oxytocin actually does relax you and make you feel calm. And so hugs really do physically do as well. Now then, onto the lid. We need to glue gun. And here's a head that I coloured in earlier, complete with roots. So I'm just going to glue the head onto the lid. Hold on. Hold that tight. And then all that is needed are these little hands to be glued on. So I'll put a little spot there. I might just angle it up slightly. And same with this one. And as with everything, you know what? It is a thought that counts. So I do hope you can pass on the joy to somebody else. Now this, you'd need to put some instructions with this saying fill with warm water and squeeze, and you'll feel me hugging back. Okay, so sending to you a big hug in a bottle, and happy lockdown to you. Take care. Bye for now.